Yo, guys, we are going to do something really fun today. We're going to play Beryl. A lot of people have been telling me how good Beryl is, and frankly, I just hadn't tried her. But I do have Max Manifest Ego Beryl, so I thought, you know what, now's probably the time to do so. I haven't really attached the proper, I would say, memory fragments to her. I've just kind of put random stuff on for the time being. I haven't really got to the point where I'm bothering with memory fragments just yet. I'm kind of doing that later in the game. Right now, I'm just kind of doing what I want to do to get by. And we're going to run her in an interesting comp. We're going to run her with Mika and with Khalipe. Why am I running with her, Mika and Khalipe? Beryl is relatively AP hungry. Khalipe is relatively AP hungry, but has synergies with people that use a lot of AP. And Mika is just unrivaled for AP battery. So we're going to run Beryl, Khalipe, Mika. We're going to do a zero system nightmare run. So obviously I just can't do normal runs anymore. You don't get enough cool epiphanies to make the runs that interesting. So just doing nightmare runs. And quite honestly, I'm going to jump into it and just try and get through. I think Beryl is very good. I actually severely underestimated Beryl. I think she's super strong. She's just really consistent, really strong damage output. So I really like Beryl. So that's what we're going to do. Beryl, Khalipe, Mika, let's get it. All right, we're going in with a Beryl, Khalipe, and Mika team. I've heard that Beryl is kind of sleeper, so I've got max dupes of Beryl just because, you know, I've got max dupes of practically everything because I've just done really badly on my pulls. Well, every 4-star almost. Cost to... I mean, I actually quite like that. The reason I like that is because... Like... That's, you know, high cost cards are good for Mika. They're also good for Khalipe because Khalipe has Vulture. All right. Let's get going. A 1 monster card, increase ego manifestation of all combatants by 1. Well, I can't go any further with Mika or with... I can't go any further with Mika or with Beryl, so... Preserve would be okay. I quite like the idea of getting an elite monster skill here. Let's have a look at the general rough path I want to go. Probably down, elite, campfire, elite. Potentially another elite, if not go up for that. Oh my god, there's so many elites. Yeah, let's go mega elite focused. I want to do as many battles as possible to get some epiphanies in. Not many epiphanies here, annoyingly. I guess I could get one wave. There's no real point in healing. Although I say that, there is a point healing now. Heal at the end of my turn. So, got upward slash that should deal damage to everybody. That will draw turn. Guilty Pleasure, Exhaust, draw 3. Got Vulture Ejection. That would deal damage to everybody. This would deal damage to everybody, so I'm going to do it. Should have got an Opening Found, really. +1 hits for what we've currently got. I mean, I'm just going to hold on to it for a turn. Right, so that gets an increase. Opening Found. Bam, bam. Nice. Okay. Jump over to this guy. Hopefully get an epiphany this turn. No epiphanies again. All right, I guess I'll just see what we get. 3. I'm going to just chill for the time being, I think. Unfortunately, not able to use Vulture. Okay, didn't go through the shield. That's always good. I like the idea of Deadly Shot here. Charge launcher. Deadly Shot is 499% damage, 348. Upward Slash is... None of those are going to do enough. So I like the idea of doing this. It's going to get me another AP. And then I could go Opening found. Bam, bam. And I guess I could just end on greatsword. Not enough, but quite a good amount of damage. And I could just do deadly shot again. Bam. It's got a little bit of stress management going on here, but it's not that big of a deal. Just gonna keep going on. Take my first question mark. Calm the spirit. Please don't fluff the dice roll. Oh, I fluffed the dice roll. I've had really bad dice roll luck recently. Like, really bad. Got a source of water here, which I guess I'll do to get my epiphany, which is going to be deluge, which is quite nice. I might as well use it. Use guilty pleasure to see what we get. Got vulture ejection here. I'd have to annoyingly use it, I think, to get the epiphany, which is not going to happen. Water arrow, barrier, and I can't do much else. Annoyingly, I actually managed to get through his resilience. Right, greatsword alpha. Oh, here we go. Retrieve 3. If vulture ejection in his hand, plus 100% damage, retrieve 3. The problem is that turns it into a 1-cost card, which actually isn't that useful. Fortitude is quite nice to reduce damage. I think I mean that is super annoying. But I suppose I do have. I suppose I do have a lot of ways to proc it anyway. I have a lot of ways to proc it, and that could just be a 1-cost. I mean, it's just a 0-cost spam at this point, which is actually not bad. I guess I can just spam it. Yeah, I mean, I suppose it is just a 0-cost spam. And then opening found. 500% damage to all enemies. I mean, maybe I just have to just accept that I'm going to take a bit of damage here. Let's heal. Let's heal again. And then just do another greatsword. I mean, it has its uses. Obviously, if I've got a thing in hand, rally, that's nice. I do have other ways of proccing it with Beryl, so like it's not like I've got no way to proc tears thingy. Ooh, okay. This is a rare event. If you have 6 or more cards in hand, 20% damage. I think there's a good chance that I could have 6 more cards in hand. Especially with retain. Good tell. Right, let's go to the elite. I think we're kind of getting there. Deluge. We're gonna go for rally. That's vulture ejection, which is the highest cost card, to be fair. Opening found. I guess I could go deadly shot. Charge shot. I think what I'd like to do is just hold these in hand for a little while longer. Take a free heal. I guess I could use greatsword. Greatsword alpha. Back to me. Greatsword alpha. Back to me. Greatsword alpha. Off it goes. Back to me. Greatsword alpha. Back to me. And off it goes. And then lash. And then just accept that I'm going to take a bit of damage here. Oh no, I'm not taking any damage. Interesting. Okay, so I actually could do 340% there. 1 hit, 2 hits. I've got charged attack over here as well. Let's do this. Okay, vulture ejection. Is this going to do anything? Let's see. Oh, I got a special upgrade. 1 morale, 1 resolve. When own card is retained, 150% damage to random enemies. For longer, +2 hits for 1 turn. Retain. Oh, that scale's a bit harder. +2 hits for 1 turn. That'll give me 1 morale and 1 resolve. When own card is retained, 150% extra attack to random enemies. When own card is retained. I've only got 1 card that I'll retain now, which is the 2 cost. So basically it'll just be 150% damage every turn, but then that's not actually that bad. I'm just going to rally and see what I draw. Deadly shot. Okay. Well, can do nada. So I'm going to have to take the hit. Ouch. Oh my god, she's going crazy already. None of this is great. I guess I go for the barrier. And go great sword. Because it's 0 cost, and then do that. Okay. Should do this. Should do this. Charge launch is going to do that much damage. If I just use the whale, that actually should get me the win. Whale on his head, and then use the charge launcher. And then vulture ejection should do the rest. Just about. Okay, we got a card. I mean, when using a targeting attack, inflict 1 agony. I mean, it's okay. It's not great. Game 1 immunity. Not great. Not the worst. Reduce some stress. I actually do want to reduce some stress, honestly, because I am a little worried about everyone's stress levels. I could have trained there, but yeah. I guess we want to keep going to fight elites. We need to get epiphanies. We want to get equipment. Ugh, this is looking pretty grim. Okay. Charge shot. Retain damage. We'll just wait, I think. And that's fine. Just keep this charge shot chilling in my hand. Okay, so I'm going to get 1 morale and 1 resolve. Let's use this. Let's use tactical analysis. Oh my god, I'm getting so many good upgrades. I really hope I don't die on this run. 2 wave, 50% healing, 1 AP. I mean, it's just like a free AP in the middle of a game, which could be really good. Source of water, that's loads of AP. Tears Vow, barrier. Do this. I actually don't know who I managed to do that to. I didn't even manage to use all the AP that I generated. I do need to, I can't remember how you're supposed to fight. When another monster is hit, reduces monster's comradeship by 1. Okay. So you do that. Do that. Oh god, everyone's losing their minds. Do this. They're now going to start hitting me for 1 billion damage. This is going to do it. It's not going to do enough. That's going to bring out tier vulture ejection. Could I do enough? I think I probably have to do this. Let's go, Beryl. Boom! That's a lot of damage. And not enough AP. Oops. Whoops. Oh, wait, I retained 2 cards in hand. I forgot. I forgot my upgrade. It came in clutch. The start of battle, 15% damage. Yeah, most of these guys are not going to be doing a huge amount. Okay, that went better than I thought it was going to go. Tetrahedron. 20% shield. Shard, it's like a small thing. Yeah, let's go for another elite. Khalipe's going to go insane anyway, so we might as well just try and get her out of it quickly. In sort of the earlier. Tactical analysis. It's going to give me loads. Deluge. I'm just going to straight up shoot this guy. And I'm going to shield. It's probably the best that I could do. Oh, Khalipe's struggling. So opening found. I've got Greatsword Alpha. Greatsword Alpha. Greatsword Alpha. Guilty Pleasure. Source of Water. Healing. I might attack. Let him attack me. Khalipe's going to go nuts. And heal again. For no reason. And just keep my charge shot in hand. Come out of it. Okay, fine. Let's do this. I guess I could do this. Use my charged launcher. Bit of agony, and I'm going to retain 2. So I'm going to go boom and then boom on this guy. It's fine. I just want to get Khalipe out of her mental impulse. Get out of it. Get out of it. Fine. Whatever. Charged launcher. Question is this going to do enough damage? I'm just going to chill. So he's going to do that. He's going to do that. They're both dead. That's fine. He's taking damage. Right, surely this is exactly what I needed to do. I'll destroy everything. Heal a little bit. And then upward slash. Now what I need to know is how much damage this is doing. A lot. Okay. Next turn, we're going to one-shot this guy. Right, so charge shot is now going to one-shot this guy. Yeah, look at this. Boom! And boom! And he's dead. So, just waited a few turns. Beryl did 1 billion damage. Okay, so we've got some credits. Jump in here. I actually think we're pretty good at dealing with elites. Oh, yes. Yes, go into the treasure trove. Once I accidentally almost left the treasure trove without picking anything up, which was really brutal. We got here, we got credits. Great. We got equipment. 1 random initiative. I don't think I have any initiative cards. Let's go like this. And from 2 turns from battle, fixed shield. Fine. Not bad. Right, 1 more elite. We're powering through the elites so far. We've only had Khalipe go crazy once. This is not. I shouldn't have really used that this turn, but it does mean I get 1 extra next turn. Heal for some healing. And I'll just deadly shot him because I can. Ouch. No, don't go after Khalipe. Okay, so heavy weapon skill. Guilty pleasure. What I actually want to do here is I kind of want upward slash. So it's going to get rid of vulture ejection. And I actually could then just feasibly do this. And that'll bring charged shot into my hand, which will retain. And then just do this. Do this. Basically just spam Greatsword Alpha because I can. 3 times. Heal myself once. And then used Greatsword Alpha again. And then charged launcher for that amount of damage. Not going to use anything else for the time being. Got an opening found upgrade, which should give me my... That's nice. That's also nice. We're going to take a bit of damage here, and I've got some EP, so I'm just going to reduce my damage taken. We do have Khalipe with the ability to use hers for 1, but I don't need that right now. Okay, got a little bit... Okay, Khalipe needs to stop taking so much bloody damage. That's going to do opening found and then charge shot. So basically, I've got enough to one-shot this guy. So what I should start off with is by healing. And then I'm going to charge shot for 638 damage. And then I'm going to go boom, boom. Is that enough? Is that not enough? Maybe with the agony, that'll be enough. Boom. Wow, Beryl makes elites super easy. When gaining shield, gain 30% fixed shield. I don't know whether that applies to like everybody in your party doing the shielding. Problem I have here is I'd have to go via a... I do kind of want to go via the elite though. Yeah, it's fine. Save me. Come on, don't fluff it. Well, we did it. I think it's good on this. Okay. We'll go here. This is not going to get us anything. We could go training though. I won't. I kind of want to reduce stress. So I actually really like just sometimes reducing stress, because the biggest killer of runs, especially in nightmare mode, is stress. So we've got opening found. We've got deluge. We've got source of water. On recover cost 3 AP. 1 AP, 1 wave. This is almost always good. Rally. That'll get me tier. And then I'm going to go BAM for an extra draw next turn. Get myself a load of nice shield, and actually should, yeah, not take a load of damage there, which is nice. So, heavy weapon specialist. Charge shot. So we're going to keep that in hand. Let's hold on to that for the time being. 134% shield. I guess we will just chill for the time being. There isn't really any point in doing that. So I'm just going to use the shielding. We've got 1 charge shot in hand. Need to get more charge. So there's another charge shot. There's charge launcher, which is a lot of damage. Get rid of some of these things. Keep my charge shots in hand, which will be this. It's going to deal some damage to me. It's all going. It's really annoying that it's all going on Khalipe. I'm kind of stressed about that. Let's just use this. Resolve at the end of turn, shield 1. Resolve gives me shield per resolve stack. That would give me just standard more agony. Shield 20% is kind of meh. I like the idea of getting some resolve. And then go like this. How much damage is this doing? That's doing that amount of damage. It's not doing enough damage for the time being. Let's go shield. Resolve. Resolve. I love just spamming that over and over again. That would do that. That might have actually been enough damage, but for the time being... Oh, actually, I shouldn't have done anything too crazy there. I guess I'll just use this one for the time being. And then next turn, I'm just going to kill him. Yeah, we'll just kill him next turn. He might heal first, though. And Beryl does the damage. Beryl's a beast. We got increased damage by 8%. Not bad. Credits 50. We've got loads of credits. So we need to start removing some cards from deck. Right. First of all, let's remove this because it is just the most useless card in her deck. Heart of the Jewel. We've not got an X+1. Camouflage. 1 evade. What does evade do? Do not lose health. Upon activation, reduce evasion by 1. Draw 2 next turn. It's kind of like a good get out of jail free card. Not the best though. I might just refresh and see what we find. 2 immunity. Okay, can't gain harmful effects. Choose 1 attack. I actually really... Annoyingly, it's a really nice card. But I can't put it in either of these guys. It's a nice skill to have, though. Basically means I might be able to move my retain cards into hand a little bit more quickly. I am going to do this, again, to reduce stress. I am a little worried about Khalipe. She's already gone insane once. I don't know if I want her to go insane twice. Okay. So this guy, when performing, there is a shift in burn, recovers 20% of max health. So Deluge... So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to bring Charged Shot into hand now. So I'm bringing Charged Shot into hand now, and I'm going to start it building up. I would then like to do this. I'm actually going to use Upward Slash here, because that's going to use Vulture Ejection. Gets it out of my hand. I'm going to use Greatsword. Going to use another Greatsword. Going to use another Greatsword. It's fine, another Greatsword. Another Greatsword for 1,365 damage. I love that's such an insane upgrade. You can just like spam that skill 4 times in a row. Get me another Resolve. I use Tactical Analysis here, which is going to get me Whirlpool, I assume. Oh no, it's going to give me Blessing of Waves. I haven't had that yet. Interesting. Do this, do this, do this. Still holding on to Charged Shot for the time being. Okay. Heavy Weaponry. Opening Found. Let's use this first. Let's see what we draw. We've got Tears. It's going to give me a shield. Should actually be good enough to shield me through the majority. Oh god, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, I just want to draw 1 extra next turn. So we're going to wait it out. Maybe... I think he's dropped below 50% here. Okay. So... I would like to Source of Water. Do this. I would then like to... Probably Blessing. I'm going to use Attack. I'd like to get a 2 cost. There are no cards to draw. Wow, okay. I guess I'm just going to use Upward Slash here. The reason being is I can use Vulture Ejection. Ouch. I can then use Greatsword. Now the question is, am I going to do enough damage? Opening Found, not. So it's going to have to be another turn. Bam. Bam. Going to need to find a way to get through this pretty quickly. So I've got Blessing of Waves here. Which gets me nicely up. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. That's kind of a lot of damage. But I think it's going to have to be next turn. So I'm going to just shield my way through this as much as I can. And I'm going to go bomp, bomp. And next turn, I should be able to one-shot them with Beryl. I'm just taking a lot of damage. So I'm going to go Source of Water. It's a heavy weaponry. But to be honest with you, I should, with Charged Shot, be able to win this one. So go bam, 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 bam. And then charge. Oh, God, actually, no, Charged Shot's not doing as much damage as I thought it would. This will draw, yeah, Vulture Ejection. And that's going to be Vulture Ejection, which is quite nice. And that actually is going to win me the game. Nice. I love Beryl. She's awesome. Let's copy a card. Oh, I really like the idea of copying heavy weapon specialist. Basically just gives me loads of cards in hand that I think would be really good. The only problem is none of these things have had epiphanies. Oh. Oh, that's really nice. They're both good. I'm just going to do that. Take that. Good. Right, let's go on. Let's see what we get. Oh, we got to level 49, nearly at level 50. We are so close to level 50, which will be really nice. I'd like to start pushing my people upwards a little bit further. +1 hit to basic attack card's not really that useful at the start of the turn. That is like basically getting a free AP, but just you can't choose what you're spending it on. Right, that is good. Let's get going. All right, looking at where we want to go. Got a lot of credits, so I could remove some cards. So I think the top path, sort of this middle path, makes the most sense. Some AoE. Don't really like AoE. Love this though. Double heavy weapon specialist in hand, which is amazing. We shall do this. We can upward slash everybody. We could technically do that, which I'm just going to do because even though I had a really great opening hand, I'd rather just kill everyone. Okay. Oh, got an epiphany on this. So apply 2 mark. I like increasing action count. 3 resolve. Shield gain 20% for each resolve stack. It's not bad if I want to get some shield on the same turn. Playing 2 marked. The target is quite nice. Yeah, I like the idea of marking a target. It's pretty cool. And we've got this as well for 1 turn, gain 1. So Fortitude's quite nice. Oh, I didn't mean to click on it. I meant to double check what Fortitude actually did, but whatever, that's fine. I will survive. All right, sorry, I had basically stopped this video halfway through, went to work, and now I'm finally back out of work. Okay, so we're going to jump into this. I don't think actually I've ever seen this one before. I guess I'll just take an epiphany. One wave. I mean, it's always good to potentially have one wave. Like it's just a nice potential extra AP. I am wondering whether I actually need that though. Like, I've got so much AP that I'm not actually using now. But one wave is always nice to have. So I don't think I've ever had this event before. So that's nice. Here, yeah, so I want to remove, so I'm going to go to the removal. I'm just going to quickly open my sparkling water. If you guys see me drinking in game, it's because I'm drinking sparkling water. So I'm going to use Deluge. We apply 2 mark to target, guilty pleasure. What have we got here? I've got 2 wave, 1 AP. That's good. Do that. Okay. I will do this. And I don't think I have anything else to do, so that's okay. Nice bit of extra damage. Gonna deal a load of damage to himself. I'm gonna use this because then what I want to bring to the hand is charge shot. And then gonna use that to get the damage. It's also gonna use that, which has a nice added side effect. Got Tears Vow. I'm going to use this, and realistically, that's not going to get through my shield, so I'm feeling pretty happy. I really like the upgrade that you have the damage that you get by just retaining. A rally. Let's have a look at what the upgrade I get. Oh wow, I haven't actually got. I've got absolute protection. We'll use this. I actually think I'm going to go for absolute protection here. Grant retain to all cards in hand for 1 turn. I don't think I want retain to all cards in hand for 1 turn, but alright, not the worst thing in the world. Ah, but that actually procced onto barrier there. So I can go... This is going to do that amount of damage. I like the idea of getting one of those. I can go Great Sword. She's going to use this. I'm going to use that. I'm going to use that. Great. And then I'm going to use that. Bam. Beautiful amount of damage. Beryl's kind of a beast, actually. So let's see what we want to remove from the... Kind of want to get rid of that. I like Charge Launcher. I don't really care about Barrier. I'll get rid of Barrier. It's just the least useful in that sense. I think everyone's got Epiphanies, so none of these make much sense. I do want to reduce stress, though. Stress is becoming a little bit of a pain. Now, Beryl, not too bad, because she's got an unbelievable amount of cards. Okay. I'm going to take the Epiphany. I'd love to Epiphany Vulture Ejection, but also Charge Shot. Combo plus 100%, cost -1 until used. All of these are kind of shitty. Like, 3 agony to the target. I quite like the idea of this one because, I mean, right now it's only gaining 80% damage per turn, so I'd have to retain it for 4 turns for it to get to this kind of damage level. This would be just a straight 380% damage, but this one's actually quite good in the sense that I'm going to retain it. It's just the cost that comes down. I have loads of AP right now. What I'm not too happy with that, though. I feel like I could have got a better one out of that. Let's have a look at where we want to go. I'm kind of thinking across and straight down the middle. So that's where we'll go. So we've got Beryl here. We've got Rally. Oh, actually brings Charge. That is kind of annoying. It actually brings Charge Shot out. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Also didn't mean to do that, frankly. Let's do all that. That doesn't actually... That's actually really annoying. How much damage is that going to do? Quite a lot. Let's get this. That's opening found. I've got an opening found upgrade here. I've got Source of Water. Evil. Let's do this, because I'm going to need to. Boom. And is this going to deal enough damage? It probably will. So I'm going to deal it to that. I think I'm just going to have to accept. Maybe I can just use the whale. These guys are going to deal a lot of damage to me, so I am just going to use the whale. Oh no. I think I just run from this guy, in all honesty. I've tried to fight this guy before, and I would rather just... Oh, bloody hell. Deluge. Opening found. I'm going to leave that for the time being, and then use Tear's Vow. It's a lot of pain. I kind of want to... I kind of want to do this. I'm somewhat feeling like we can take him down, but... Oh, it's just so much fear. I'm going to try and escape. Yeah, we got to get out of there. You can't afford to take too many turns versus that guy. Ooh. Okay, so we could heal health. We could copy one card. Curse, Deep Root. I think copying cards is so rare, it's so good. That I mean, I'll just take this. That's fine. I want to copy something. I could copy this greatsword, but I kind of want to make Beryl. I think if I copy another, Beryl card, I think I'm going to have problems. Is that an upgraded one? It's not an upgraded one. This has not had an epiphany. This has had an epiphany. This has had epiphany. So I could get that. I do like this one. That's a nice epiphany one to have. Could really do with some more epiphanies on Beryl's side. Problem is, if I make Beryl too good, then she won't be able to retain all of it at the end. Oh god, these bad boys. Alright, let's do Deluge. Let's see what's going this way. I've got Vulture Ejection. I've got Deadly Shot. Bam. Bam. I could do the AP and take the charge shot. Gives me 1, but doesn't really get me... Oh dear. Doesn't really get me anything else. I think this guy is going to start hitting me really hard. Heavy Weapon Specialist. Let's use this. Let's also use this. Let's use this. Let's also use this. Let's bring another card into hand. Yeah, that. Let's use this. 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 Let's use... I'm just going to build up some retain damage on that one. Oh, he's gone a bit mental. That was... I used a lot of cards there. Okay. Let's get this. Let's heal myself. Heal myself. Charge shot's going to get another retain here. Let's see Rally. What is Rally going to draw? Deep Roots. Ideal. So I'm just going to use that. And I probably can win with just this. And, oh, tier. And we got a good one. Vulture attack. 20% shield. Oh, 30% shield for each card in hand. Yeah, all right. Not that reducing the cost of that is any important. Yeah, I don't have an initiative card, so might as well do that. Okay. Waypoint area. God, I'm Beryl's gonna go insane soon. Sneering Dagger. I think that's the one that gives me a vulnerable. So I'm gonna give that to her because it's kind of more utility focused. Where are we gonna go again? I think we're gonna go down the middle. Yeah, just straight down the middle. Okay, so let's see what we draw first. Absolute Protection. Okay, this is going to be really funny because I'm going to draw Great Sword again. And this gets really memey because I'm going to use Deluge first. Because I copied this and I can now use this, I think, 8 times. So, boom, 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 boom. This is such a... I got an insane upgrade and I'm going to use this for the protection. Oh, wow. I didn't realize that I did not have this yet. Oh, she's gone insane. Oh, poor Beryl. Overpower, 200 tenacity to all damage. That's fine. Blessing of skill. And then I just do that. I mean, Beryl was going to go insane at some point. The problem is that okay, Vulture Ejection is just going to go here. I'm going to get rid of Deep Roots. That's fine. Goodness gracious. Well, we're out of it. Okay. Let's rally. What we got? Charged launcher. Let's get rid of this guy. Let's do this for some shield. Now we just need to worry a little bit about our poor again, our poor... Anyway, it doesn't matter because we're going to use this. Boom. Oh, because Retain's gone now, of course. Let's get rid of this Deep Roots. Tears Vow. Absolute Protection. Oh, I need to heal her. Okay, let's do this. I think... Let's bring a 1 cost. Let's bring this in. And let's hit him like this. And then we'll use Vulture Ejection. And they are dead. A little bit upset by how close to insane Khalipe is again. Okay, so I'm going to decrease my health a little bit. I'm going to decrease my health a little bit again. I don't mind decreasing my health a little bit here. And that hopefully means that I can roll a 7, which basically gets me across the line. Create 1 Sacred Epiphany to a random card, and it goes on to Overpower. Is it a good one? 2 damage reduction. 1 tenacity damage to all enemies. Increase this card shield. I mean, 2 damage reduction is really nice. Okay, we've got a really good deck this run. I'm probably not going to be able to keep it all, unfortunately. But let's see how this person does. Khalipe's going to go nuts, absolutely. Oh dear. Heavy Weapon Specialist. Charged Shot. Let's get rid of this deep Roots. Yeah, just chill for the time being. Great Sword. Oh, actually, you should probably do this. Great Sword. Great Sword. Great Sword. Blessing of Waves. Limited Firepower. And then I'm probably just going to heal myself a little bit with this guy to reduce some stress, which is reduce some damage reduction, so it's actually not bad. Great Sword. Great Sword. Great Sword. It's actually doing no damage. This card's damage has changed to 0. This card's damage has increased. Let's just do that again. This card's damage has increased. I'm gonna heal myself here, use Tear's Vow. Think I probably, unfortunately, just need to wait this out. So, let's wait it out. Ooh, stress went up a big amount. If you wave, 50% healing, heal myself. Let's use Deadly Shot. We should use Vulture Ejection as well. Charge Shot for 1 billion damage. Charged Shot for another 1 billion damage. Beryl is so good. And Rally goes to... I can't remember what Silver Veil does. If Silver Veil is 3... Oh, yeah. Draw 1. Gain 60% shield equal to that card's cost. Yeah, I like the idea of that. A bit more card draw can never hurt anybody. Okay. Let's jump into this elite battle. We have got 2 more rest stations available. You might want to be a bit more careful. I don't know what you mean. Deluge. I'm going to use this to get some stress reduction on someone. I'll use this overpower because that'll use Vulture Rejection. And that is all I'm going to do. Ouch. Unlimited firepower. What am I going to get? 30% own attack. Next attack card. Gives me some shield. I mean, just nice to have a bit more shielding potential here. I'll use this. And I'll just use Deadly Shot to apply some mark to the target. And can't get through my shields. That's good. So we're gonna go for some upgrades here, I think. Blessing of water waves. Disaster. Yeah, it's fine. Little bit of, oh god, deep roots. Okay. Charge shot. So I'll do this. Get rid of that. Let's go guilty pleasure, draw some cards. Let's attack this guy 1 billion times. 1 billion. 2 billion. 3 billion. 4 billion. 5 billion. 6 billion. 7 billion. Then I guess I could... Let's pull a card out. There are no cards to draw. Interesting. 2 morale. Oh, I could have done that earlier. Well. Could have done that earlier and it might have made a difference. So... Let's do this. Let's do opening found. Let's do another opening found. Is the whale going to actually win me the turn? I don't know. Well, it would have won me the turn. Yeah, let's do the whale. It'll win me the turn. If I'd done a morale at the start, would have made a difference. I think the agony is what does it. Oh, we got a monster card. What did we get? Exhaust, draw 4. Incredible. I just want to attack. When gaining counterattack via an ability, gain an additional counterattack. I don't have anyone that gains counterattack. That would have been really good for quite a few people, but unfortunately not for me. Right, we've got 700 credits, which means we have got to go here. We have to That's a lot of damage. Got to remove a card, so we're going to remove that. I like the idea of 2 tenacity damage. That's really good. Right, I'm not going to spend everything here. I'm going to de-stress. Mika's taking stress damage now. I'm actually going to go to this thing up here. Oh, this one. Yeah. I don't care. I don't care. Let's just... I can't remember which one it does. What do you seek in these woods? 6 defense on odd turns. Do I even have that many? Do I even have that many cards? I mean, I could remove those. I don't really want to remove anything from her deck anymore. I guess I could remove Upward Slash, but it's still a pretty decent card. I think I am still missing some good... Yeah, I'm basically all of my... Yeah, let's just see if we can do this. Good, fine. Yeah. That's great. I just wanted a nice this thing on odd turns. Yep. Off you go. Judgment is over. Bye-bye. Leave now. Okay. We are going to remove another card and spend all of my credits now. Remove a card. Let's probably just remove one of these water barriers. We got anything here? Fortitude. 150% shield at the start of next turn. 150% shield. That's not bad, actually. Let's re-roll. Overwhelm. Create 2 overload cards. No, don't want that. Let's roll again. Another overwhelm. Let's roll again. Second method. I actually don't think that's good on anybody. Really can't spend my freaking gold. I suppose I could do training and just assume that I'm gonna atomic decomposition to impair to all enemies. Can't remember what impair does. Minus 50% shield when triggered, -1 impair. Oh, okay, so it just means they sort of get less shield. Yeah, could be worth it, I suppose. I draw a lot, and I'm not that worried about AP. All right, so I can't remember what this guy does. Upon being hit, decreases impending fear when removed, changes action. Let's get our upgrades going. Got overpower. I'm actually going to get rid of deep roots here, and I think that's all I'm going to do for the time being. Use this. I'm going to use this to get some tenacity damage. I'll take shield, and then I'll just use that. I can't remember what he changes to. I'm just going to deal the damage for free. Okay. Exhaust. Morale, Fortitude, 1 AP. What's Fortitude again? Minus damage taken. I like the idea of reducing my damage taken. I'm also going to use this, which is going to give me... Have I literally not had Whirlpool the entire fight? Goodness gracious. I'm going to use that. It's going to use... I guess I could just do this and see what Source of Water could get me. Let's get Heavy Weapon Specialist. Let's use Source of Water. Let's use Acid Gas. I'm going to use Opening Found as well. I'm going to hold on. I mean, I might as well use Whirlpool. Don't think it's going to do anything. I think it loses its cost after this, so... Right, we actually really just need to start. Create 1 Opening Found. That's good. Charge shot. Have I got anything here that... Deadly shot. That's actually really nice. Mark. Gonna use this again. Gonna use this again. Gonna use this again. Gonna use this again. And... I would change action, but I don't really care. I mean, I think Khalipe. Oh, did I? Does that actually change its action? I don't know. Khalipe took a lot of damage there. She hasn't gone completely insane, but it's pretty close. Right, draw one. That's a lot. Let's do this first. Let's do this. Probably. What skill have I got that I could bring in? I kind of like the idea of deadly shot here. Bam. Oh wait, yeah, I forgot. Can't do anything because he's in special mode. Wasted that. Never mind. It's fine. Could be worse. Heavy weaponry. How much damage am I going to do here? This, not a lot. Not enough, basically. I could do this, and I could do this. It's a lot of shield that I just got. So Khalipe's gone nuts, but do I really care? Not a massive amount. I mean, maybe she'd get out of it. Oh, she got out of it straight. I mean, that never happens. Source of water. It's a bit of healing. How much damage am I doing? Charge shot. Charge shot. Charge shot. It's doing 634. It's doing a few hits. It's doing a few hits. I think I'm just going to heal myself. And I'm going to charge launch this motherfucker. And I guess I'm just going to gas him. I don't think I can do anything else special. I just want to do some damage this turn. I think next turn I can probably kill him. Because I'm doing a lot of damage now that I'm retaining all these cards. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Right. Okay, so heavy weaponry. That's going to give me a big heal and a big wave. But I don't think I need it because I think now maybe I can get card here. I'll do another one. I'm trying to get morale. I'm trying to get the morale one. Okay, so I've got both of these guys. Well, let's start with this. Boom. Then let's start with... I actually think I'm going to need to... How many cards have I got in hand? I'm actually going to need to use one of these. Let's use this. Bam! Right, let's use the whale. If you go whale. Slap down. Do like basically no damage, but that's fine. So I've got vulture ejection. And I'm going to use charge shot. Bam! And I'm going to use opening that I've had in hand for ages. Bam! Wait, that's not the one I had in hand. How many hits? So it's this one? Bam! Bam! No, this one? Bam! Bam! This one? This one? I don't remember. Never mind, I won. Copy card. Oh my god, I'm just going to copy another heavy weapon skill. That's incredible. And frankly, I'm just now really sad that I didn't give that one to someone else. All right, we're happy with this. This is a great run. Great run.